Hey, welcome everyone. Yeah, little painting on this such a small canvas here. It's going to be small. I want to make it look like there's a lot going on in there, which is going to be kind of hard to do. It's going to be hard because I like to blend. I think I might have to use this round brush because the canvas is so small. Uh, what I'm going to try painting it like I usually paint a landscape, and we'll see how it turns out. I might have to change a few things. So I'm going to say the horizon's going to be about in there. So my mountain is going to be this is going to be difficult. But we'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off. All right. I think I'm going to have some distant mountains in the back. Uh, kind of like a grayish purple. Might have to lighten that up a little more. It's a little dark. Some distant mountains back there. My sky is going to be, we'll go dark blue. Maybe with a little red in it. That's pretty dark. Lighten it up just a bit. I've been painting for years, and I've never painted one this small before. You probably don't believe me, but I figure I got a show coming up in not this Saturday, but the next, and I thought maybe I should have some small ones. Because I heard last year there's a lot of kids that walk around and they look at the art, and their parents usually give them like 20 bucks, and they might like one of these small pieces. And I've got no problem selling these for 20 bucks. It's going to be difficult because I like to blend, and it's going to be hard to blend like my mountain and maybe my clouds when I clouds in there. I'm going to put I didn't want to do a sunset yet, but I'm going to put some yellow in there. Since I have some good yellow paint here on my palette. I'm going to actually turn it orange. I should have done that first. We'll see if I can get this blended in here. So how's it going, everybody? Oh, having focusing trouble. Already, I gotta tighten up my mountains. I lost my peaks here. There we go. It's gonna be trying to get my knife in there to put the snow on those mountains. So down here, I'm gonna do a green. Green grass. Green grass. I'll be very surprised if this turns out any good. So I'm gonna have like roses down here in the front and around. I'm trying not to make it look too simple. I want to put a lot of stuff in there. Even though it's small, I'm going to put evergreen trees in here. and trees on the side here once this dries. It's already dried, so we could do the side trees now. This is I'm gonna have a tree coming in towards the middle here. Oh, I forgot. Let me put that room on here, guys. I'm having problems with my iPad. It doesn't show me the chat room on my, so I have to actually watch myself on my phone here. Live. There it is. Watch myself. Hola. All right. Where's it? Oh, does that look like a dragon? Right on. I'll keep it. Barbara, how's it going? School doopy. I just missed it. What's wrong with my chat room, man? This this is 5 inches by 7 inches. I'm trying a small canvas. Scloopy, duty, how's it going? I see you in there. Yeah, it looks like a dragon, huh? Let's see what we can do on the other side here. That doesn't look much of anything. The skoo is sh. Oh, Sloopy. Got it. Sloopy duty. That's awesome, man. Yeah, if I would have looked at it a little harder, I think I would have got it. But yeah, that's my kind of humor there. I like that. You gotta be small with these paintings. I might have to get a smaller brush. Distant mountains. I wonder how my knife is gonna work on that mountain. Should work all right. I got that small diamond tip knife, so I put the birds in at the end, very end of the painting. I'll put birds in there. Have you? Yeah, Bob Ross was cool. I used to watch Bob Ross too, man. He was pretty cool. Although this is acrylic, he used oil paint. Acrylic is more it's easier to clean up. All you need is water. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I guess I can use my smallest fan brush. I've never painted on anything this small, so this is a first. You guys are watching a first. So now I got to do, I'm going to put some books down here, then I'm going to do the mountain. Try it with my knife. These are going to have like pink flowers in them. We'll put some dark color down here first, and that'll lighten it up. In the foreground here. Let's try the mountain. So I have to use this really small knife for the snow. And I think it'll work. Very delicate. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's gonna work. I just gotta be patient here. Even though it's a small painting, I want it to, there's a lot of detail in there. That's what I'm going for. If that is possible. Canvas is so small, but the dots are still the same size as a normal canvas. Makes it kind of weird. It's the same fabric, even though it's smaller. It's got the same texture, so I don't know if you guys understand that, but I'll tell you what, that mountain looks pretty good so far. From when I stand back and look at it, it looks pretty good. Let's see if I can blend it. Because when I do a landscape, blending is a very big part of my technique. So I might have to go run and get some paper towels out of the kitchen. Not bad. Not bad for a small piece of art. Mini Bob Ross. That's so funny. If you just came in and know that this was a small painting, you'd probably think it's like a 16 by 20 or something. Mini Bob Ross. Mini me. Mini me. Let's put a white up here. I kind of lost some of the white. There we go. Just to brighten it up a bit. Much better. All right. All right, the mountain's done. We got distant mountains in there. We're gonna have a tree. We're gonna have clouds, birds. Uh, Now I'm gonna put some evergreen trees out here in the grass with my Mini Me fan brush. You know how many of these I got? 12 of them in a pack at Michael's. I have 12 of these. I had to put this up on here because I couldn't raise my easel up. All right, so what I'm going to do, we're going to do distant trees better, and then a tree right here in the front, and maybe a tree over here. Let's do some distant trees real quick. I'm going to see if it works with this fan brush. They have to be small or it won't look right. That looks cool. We'll have some on that side and some on this side. It's like really intricate work there. All right, then I'm going to do one out here in the middle. Right over the mountain here. Okay. It's pretty hard to do a small tree like that. I might have to modify this. If I'm going to do 12 paintings, I might be able to cut this down and make it like a little tinier. The shadow. I want to put a shadow on this one. Wow. I'm actually digging this a little bit. Believe it or not, if this was a large painting, I'd probably be this far after 30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes, and this is where I'm at in this painting. Isn't that pretty cool? Oh, Barbara, yeah, I saw you liked that one I had with the roses in it. I'll show you how I did it. Although this is a little smaller. Small. So what I started out here with like red roses like this. Then I changed them to pink. And then I put a light green color on the bushes. Although I like the red on here for some reason. And like it on the other painting. So what I did, I made a pinkish color. And then the roses with the pink instead of bright red. I kind of turned them into Queen Elizabeth rose. I have Queen Elizabeth roses in the backyard here. They're pink. And then Mr. Lincoln roses are red. And then when I put the roses on this dark color, then I made a light green. And we're going to highlight the bushes with the light green here around the roses. Look at that. Wow. Not bad for a small painting. I was hoping it would come out a little more detailed than this, but let me highlight these trees and then we'll see what the trees look like. Uh, the one thing about one good thing about this painting, you don't use much paint. You don't use much paint at all. That came out pretty good. So if some kid wants to buy this, I can sell it real cheap. I gotta wait for this one to dry a little more. I'll move on up to the big trees real quick. I'll have to come back to that tree. Let's see, I'll highlight these trees next. See how it works. We're gonna lose our dragon. Ah, it looks like a skull. Got two eyes here, the nose, and then the mouth. You see it? Do you see that in there? Snoop. I'm going to make the other side a little lighter. I think. I can't believe how well this is coming out. I kind of like it. Uh, Thanks for all the likes, guys. I didn't do any shorts. There, I just did a 49-second short. Wonder if I should put the sun up there. I forgot I got a small brush here. Wow. How am I going to sign this thing? But if I signed it, it would have to be so small. I'd probably have to sign the back of this one. I'm having a hard time getting, the only time I get new subscribers is when I go live. You would, years ago, you know, you'd be able to keep acquiring subscribers even during the week, even if you weren't doing any lives. So I don't know how the algorithm works now, but you have to actually do to get new subscribers. I'm going to use this brush for the tree now. I hope it's dry. So cool. Oh yeah, thank you, Sloopy. Thank you for subscribing. I think you will get notified there's a bell on my channel, you just got to hit that and it'll notify you every time I go live. Sometimes I do crazy art. I do abstract faces and they're kind of fun. They're crazy looking, but I got to take a break from landscape, so I do a lot of abstract stuff. I do a lot of experimental art. What happens with this brush here? It's a different look. It's like the brushed look. That's why I like stamping it with a fan brush. Same thing with knife work. Let's run a pathway in this one. I'm going to try and put as much stuff in this as I can so it looks like full of, I want it to look like there's a lot of stuff in here. That looks cool. Got a pathway. I want to bring it all the way to the front. Maybe up over this hill. Very cool looking so far. I'm going to try my knife on the leaves for these roses. You know what's weird about this small piece? It's making me take my time. That's what it's doing. And if you've watched me paint before, you know I like to hurry up. I like to paint fast, but you can't really paint fast on this small piece. Yeah, it's about, I see people leaving. It's about almost time for dinner for me. Thanks for the hearts. Wow. Thank you so much. I I think I'm gonna have to do the clouds with the knife, guys. Which is okay. I know how to do it with the knife. And then I'll just try and blend it. We'll see what happens. It could be a light touch. Looks so cool. Well, I think this one's about done, guys. Let me get the birds up there now. Ah, ah. I left my lime in the water again. Look what happened to it. It's all crooked. I don't think I can do a bird with this small. I'll try it. Yeah, it kind of worked. It's about all I can do with the brush. Well, there you go. This is the first time I've ever done one this small, guys. Kind of happy with it. So that way, this way I can, if, like I said, a kid doesn't have much money, because believe it or not, the kids, I get a lot of kids that come through my tent. They like looking at the paintings, and they don't have much money. There we go. All right, I'm going to eat dinner and I'll be back. Make sure you hit the notification bell on my page. You can watch my old lives while you have dinner, or you can rewatch this one again. You want to see how small this is? That's how small this is. It's so small it won't even focus in on it. All right, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. It doesn't take me long to eat. I just got to heat it up and scarf it down. Thanks for subscribing, Sloopy. We'll see you in a little bit, guys.